Okay, so man, I seem to have the worst luck with this right now. Technology is just messing up, man. If you guys cannot already tell, this is a video about Tales of Berseria and what's going to be happening with that series. And yeah, it is going to be postponed until further notice. And the reason for that being, I recorded the fourth session of Tales of Berseria. It went really well. I really enjoyed myself playing it. However, when I put it in, for some reason, when I finished recording, I guess the recording software was messing up, and it lost about an hour of footage. And it wasn't like, oh yeah, no, it just stopped recording. Because I did about like 4 hours, I want to say, of Tales of Berseria. And it wasn't like, oh yeah, it just stopped recording. No, it was basically cut out and really glitch out, and to the point where it was almost unwatchable. Because it would just randomly glitch out, and then like 15 minutes would be gone, and it would just skip 15 minutes ahead of the recording. And as you can imagine, that isn't very fun to watch. This is a problem that has actually happened to me in the past, though not to this extent. It happened to me quite a bit. If you go watch my older playthroughs, I was able to always kind of fix it and always kind of make it a little bit better. However, this time it was just so awful and so terrible. And also, I'd like to think that that was past me, Like, I need to start working on making these videos, making these videos as high quality as I possibly can, so that it is as enjoyable as it can be for you guys. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on, and I will come back to Tales of Berseria at a later date. I don't know when that will be necessarily, but that's just how I'm gonna have to play this. And basically, because this means I am going to have to essentially replay the entire game all over again up to that point, then re-record the entire fourth session all over again, all 4 hours. And if you guys know anything about like games corrupting and crap, you guys know that that freaking mentally and emotionally drains you to the point where you're like, man, I don't like, is this game even worth continuing? And so that is the reason why I am postponing it, and I'm just going to move on to a different game. I will be uploading the rest of the clips or the rest of the episodes that I have for Tales of Berseria, but it's going to be just that, and then it's going to be postponed, and I'm going to even put on the playlist that it is going to be postponed until further notice. So a lot of people might be wondering, well, what are you going to do next if that isn't going to be your JRPG anymore, because you always have a JRPG going. This is the third one that I was doing, but, what are you going to be doing now? Well, I got a little bit of a surprise for you. I think it's already been spoiled. I think I've already talked about it in Star Wars Fallen Order. I think. I'm not quite sure if I've talked about it or not. I guess we'll see, because I honestly do not remember. But it's going to be Final Fantasy VII, the remake that I'm going to be doing a playthrough on. I know I'm a bit late on it, but then again, I'm always late on all the games that I play, because I don't play them right at release usually. The only game that I have ever done that with is Persona 5, and then the only other game that I'm going to be doing that with in the future is Cyberpunk 2077. But the Final Fantasy was a game that I never really gotten into. It was a game series that I never really gotten into, and I always wanted to get into, but I just never found a good spot to get into it. So yeah, that's where I'm going to be doing next. Yakuza and Jedi Fallen Order are going to be continuing to come out. I finished Tomb Raider Definitive Edition just a week ago, I think, and so that will be coming out. And yeah, so we still have plenty of content to go through, guys. And yeah, I just hope that you guys are excited to see more. So yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.